Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. The module that I am going to present is Electrical and Electronic Technology. My name is Muhammad Hadi Faiz bin Amirul Shah and my fellow members are Awangku Muhammad Izzat, Hafizullah, Wazif and Aliwai. The given topic for this presentation is electrical generation, transmission and distribution in Brunei Darussalam. In this presentation, our contents consist of introduction, electricity generation in Brunei, electricity transmission and distribution network, renewable energy integration in Brunei, challenges in electrical grid modernization, future outlook and opportunities, conclusion, and last but not least, reference. For the introduction, Brunei's power sector began in 1921 with a small diesel generator for the Department of Wireless and Telegraph, which its only customer at the time. Since then, Brunei has advanced its power generation, reaching a milestone with its first diesel power station in 1935, aiming for reliable and sustainable electricity supply. Most of the electricity in Brunei comes from fossil fuels like natural gas and diesel. Around 95% of the electricity is made from natural gas, while the rest is produced by power plants that use oil and only small amount uses solar plant. The Department of Electrical Services (DES) and Berakas Power Company Sdn Bhd (BPC) are the two main entities responsible for overseeing Brunei's electrical services, illustrating the roles and relationships within the country's electrical landscape. As shown in Figure 1.0, Authority Elektrik Negara Brunei Darussalam (AENBD) and Department of Electrical Services (DES) is under Department of Energy, which previously known as Ministry of Energy, from Ministry of Prime Minister's Office. On the other hand, BPC Sdn Bhd is private-owned company. Brunei Darussalam's government is investing in renewable energy technologies like wind and solar power to diversify its energy mix and reduce its carbon footprint, ensuring a reliable and environmentally friendly electricity supply for the growing population and economy, while also increasing its generating capacity to meet growing demand. In electricity generation in Brunei, Brunei's total installed capacity is primarily natural gas, accounting for 95% of the country's total. The remaining capacity comes from oil-fired power plants and solar plant as mentioned previously. Although power outages and voltage fluctuation are less common, they can still occur during high demand or inclement weather. As of 2021, Brunei has a total installed capacity of 1,054 MW with an estimated peak demand of around 580 MW. Brunei's electricity supply network is reliable thanks to government investments in infrastructure upgrades, regular maintenance and repair of the infrastructure, and investment in new power generation capacity are implemented to address issues. The government is also embracing a low-carbon economy by establishing the BSP Energy Transition Team to support Brunei's decarbonization journey. The team works with the Brunei Climate Change Secretariat to reduce carbon footprints and is increased renewable energy uptake through its flagship solar PV plant. Figure 2.1 shows BLNG natural gas power plant in Lumut, while Figure 2.2 shows BSP solar photovoltaic PV plant in Syria. Moving on to electricity transmission and distribution network. Brunei's electricity is transmitted through a network of high-voltage power lines, ensuring reliable power delivery. The system connects Brunei's grid to neighboring countries, facilitating cross-border energy exchange. Brunei is continuously upgrading its transmission infrastructure to improve efficiency, increase capacity, and integrate renewable energy sources. Brunei Darussalam has two power systems, the DES power system covering the entire country and Temburong district, and the BPC power system covering Brunei Mora district. The DES system operates 4 power stations and transmission lines at 275 kV, 132 kV and 66 kV. The current maximum operating voltage is 66 kV, but DES is considering operating at 132 kV when power demand increases. DES operates 4 power stations in Brunei: Gadong, Bukit Panggal, Lumut, and Belingus. Gadong, Bukit Panggal, and Lumut using gas thermal power, and Belingus in Temburong use diesel power generator with a total generation capacity of 600 megawatt. The Brunei Muara District's BPC power system, including Bandar Seri Begawan Load Center, comprises 3 power stations: Brakas, Cerudong, and Gadong, and 66 kilovolt transmission lines with a total generation capacity of 320 megawatt from gas thermal power plants. From figure 3.1, we can see that DES and BPC power systems synchronize with 66 kilovolt line, which is in orange color line in the diagram. According to Pertubuhan Ukur, Jurutera and architect Puja, Brunei's electrical power system consists of 3 independent networks: Network 1 for Brunei Muara, Dutong, Belait districts, Network 2 for Temburong district, and Network 3 for selected load centers in Brunei Muara district. DES operates Network 1 and 2 with 4 generating plants and 449 megawatt installed capacity, while Brakas Power Company operates Network 3 with 3 generating plants and 259 megawatt installed capacity. Figure 3.2 shows the differences between transmission and distribution network. Power transmission is the large-scale movement of electricity at high voltage levels from a power plant to a substation. Power distribution is the conversion of high voltage electricity at substation to lower voltages that can be distributed and used by private, public, and industrial customers. Renewable energy integration in Brunei. Brunei plans to cover 10% of its electricity consumption from renewable energy by 2035 with 4 priority initiatives: introducing renewable energy policy and regulatory frameworks, scaling up solar photovoltaic deployment, raising awareness and supporting research, development and demonstration (RD&D), and technology transfer. The country's monthly mean yearly average solar radiation is 18.90, 9.20, and 9.69 megajoules per meter square respectively. The theoretical annual potential of wave, tidal, and offshore wind power is 0.66 gigawatt, 335 kilowatt, and 372 megawatt. Brunei's renewable energy capacity is primarily from the photovoltaic PV demonstration plant owned by Tenaga Surya Brunei (TSB) located in Syria. In 2015, Brunei Darussalam generated 2 gigawatt-hour of electricity from the PV solar plant. The country plans to increase renewable and new energy generation from solar and waste to energy to 124 gigawatt-hour by 2017 and 954 gigawatt-hour by 2035. Figure 4.0 shows an aerial view of the TSB site located somewhere in Syria. Challenges in electrical grid modernization. Traditional grids face challenges due to rooftop solar, battery, and distributed energy sources, requiring smart management for stable voltage and power quality. Decentralized and digital grids generate real-time data from smart meters and IoT devices, requiring robust utility data analytics for fault detection. Modernization costs require innovative funding models, regulatory frameworks, partnering, public-private collaborations, and alternative financing options. Grid modernization necessitates vendor-specific equipment and collaboration among utilities, stakeholders, and regulators for effective interoperability. Cyber attacks pose a threat to the energy sector as hackers have infiltrated energy companies and exposed households to controlled blackouts as in other countries. The popularity of electric vehicle (EVs) also presents challenges due to their fast charging requirements, which consume significant energy, straining the power grid. Future outlook and opportunities. Brunei is focusing on improving energy efficiency across all sectors to reduce carbon emissions. Brunei is still exploring smart grid technologies to enhance grid resilience and consumer engagement. Energy storage systems are being integrated to support renewable energy sources in Brunei's power grid. Brunei is also promoting electric mobility to reduce emissions and diversify energy use in the sector. Even though it is less common nowadays, EVs eventually will dominate internal combustion engine (ICE) in the future. In conclusion, Brunei's electricity network is pretty reliable, keeping the lights on for its customers without much trouble. The government's been busy upgrading and modernizing the infrastructure, making sure things run smoothly. And lastly, to tackle issues stated earlier, the government's been doing regular maintenance and investing in new power generation, showing they are serious about keeping the electricity running on in Brunei. These are some of our references from various journals and websites for completing this presentation. That's all from me, and thank you for watching and have a nice day.